Hey guys, it's Jim Travers with Air Purchases again. Today I'm going to share with you yet another great tool we put together to help our dealers. We see too often that many dealers don't understand their actual cost to a service call, and they simply charge what they think the market will bear or what their competition charges. Guys, let me say it again. Forget about what your competition does. It has no bearing on your business. Air Purchases can show you how to outplay your competition every day of the week. I was asked a few years ago to take a look at a dealer's service call pricing. At that time, the dealer charged $99 an hour. The following example is based on the numbers he gave me. Check this out. Guys, this is a very simple tool to use. So if you email me or call me for a copy of this, I'll be happy to send it out to you. You're only going to put your information in the yellow cells. So these cells here that are blank, this is where your information is going to go. So I'm going to share with you what this dealer had given me a couple years ago. So where it's asking for what the technician gets paid an hour, use your top technician, use your highest paid technician. In this case, $35. So $35 is what that technician gets an hour. Now we need to figure out what the loaded rate is. So there's two ways you can do it. You can click here and you can figure in exactly what the loaded rate is. So you're paying them $35 plus FICA, plus unemployment, plus vacation time, all that, and it'll give you an exact number. Or you can just add 30%, and this will give you a ballpark, pretty close ballpark, of what the loaded rate is. So we'll put in 30%. So this technician's loaded labor rate is $45.50 an hour. The next thing we need to do is we need to figure out how many lost days this technician has. So the total hours available to bill him at is 2,080 hours a year. That's 52 weeks times 40 hours a week. But this technician has vacation time. So let's say he has 2 weeks vacation, or in this case, 80 hours. He's also getting 7 paid holidays. So 7 days times 8 hours is 56. So there's 56 hours that he's not working. And then you have a number of sick days, whether it's 3 sick days, whether it's 2 sick days, maybe you do no sick days. I would figure in here minimum 5 days he's going to be off in the course of a year. That's not vacation time or holiday. So we'll put another 40 hours here. That brings us down to 1,904 productive hours that's available to you. Now, non-billable hours. This is where you got to think about this, guys, and you got to be honest with yourself. Again, I'll send you the spreadsheet. You can do this in the privacy of your own office. How many billable hours, how much billable time do you actually get out of your technicians? I'm going to tell you this. Nationally, 2015, 52% of the time is non-billable. That's an average. Now you have some guys out there that do a great job, but then you also have guys out there that not so good. So we're going to do the national average right now, 52% non-billable time. That's going to leave you billable hours of 914. If I take my 914 and I divide that by my total hours of 2,080, then I multiply that by my direct labor cost of $45.50, my adjusted direct labor cost per billable hour is $103.55. Now, that's what it's costing me for my technician. But we also have another cost. We also have vehicle expenses. So our vehicle expenses is you want to put in the number of miles that you drive per year. Again, if you want to use a KPI or a key performance indicator, you want to put in about 30,000 miles. The cost per mile, now some of you may use an accountant that drills down on this. You can use what's available to you on the IRS's website, but I'm going to tell you that for a service truck, it's roughly 75 cents a mile. So we put in the 75 cents. So now that vehicle costs me per year 30,000 miles times 75 cents a mile, $22,500. Okay? When I divide that by my billable hours, I'm getting $24.62 an hour for my vehicle. So now when we add the two together, the $103.55 for my technician, the $24.62 cost for my vehicle, that gives me a cost of $128.17. The dealer that I was talking to was charging $99. So right away, he's $30 in the hole. But do you know what that $128.17 does not have attached to it? Any profit. Okay? That's your cost using those numbers. Now, I'm going to tell you this. At 99 bucks an hour, this dealer could make money if he can fill his billable hours. If you could bring that billable hour down to, let's say, 10%, right? Non-productive. Now look, my cost becomes $68 versus the $128 that it was. We have ways of showing you how to increase your billable hours. We also have ways of showing you how to increase your average ticket. Your service department at the end of the day should pay for the overhead for your entire company. Air Purchases can help you. Give us a call at 781-273-2050 if you want a copy of this tool. Reach out to me at jtravers@airpurchases.com. I'll send it to you. If you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to give us a call.